children, today we are going to see about grade 5 science video class. See, unit 1, 4, lesson 2, nutrients and deficiency disease. In this lesson, we already seen two parts. Okay, this is your third video of this lesson. So, one small recap about food, one small song.
Hello, my children. Now we are going to sing a song about food. We all need food to live. Food gives us energy and health. We all need food to live. Food gives us energy and health. Food protects us from the disease. Food protects us from the disease. Food contains nutrients. Food contains nutrients. Nutrients are of 5. Nutrients are of 5. Carbohydrates, fats and proteins, vitamins and minerals. Carbohydrates, fats and proteins, vitamins and minerals. We all need food to live. Food gives us energy and health. Food we eat are of 3 main groups. Food we eat are of 3 main groups. Carbohydrates and then fats are called as energy foods. Carbohydrates and then fats are called as energy foods. Proteins are bodybuilding food. Proteins are bodybuilding food. Vitamins and minerals productive food. Vitamins and minerals protective food. Food we eat are of 3 main groups. Water and roughages helps in digestion and removes waste. Water and roughages helps in digestion and removes waste. Balanced diet keeps us healthy and then strong. Balanced diet keeps us healthy and then strong. Food we eat are of 3 main groups. Balanced diet keeps us healthy and then strong. We all need food to live. Food gives us energy and health. Oh, my children, listen my words. Oh, my children, listen my words. Take good food, live healthy life. Take good food, live healthy life.
Hi children, are you enjoying this song? Okay, shall we go to the next part of the video? Okay. So now we are going to see, we know it, food gives us energy and health, isn't it? So from the food only we are getting all the nutrients needed for the proper functioning and growth of our body. Okay. So we have to take safety measures while cooking. We have to see that how should we cut the vegetables, how should keep all the tools which is needed for the cooking, all the utensils, how to keep it clean, all those things we are going to see. We can call it as safety methods, safety rules or precautionary methods in the kitchen while cooking. Okay, so we can name it as good food habits. Okay, what are they? So wash the vegetables before cutting them. Yeah, we have to wash the vegetables. So first we are buying the vegetables from the market. While buying itself, we have to selection of the vegetables. We have to select the ripe vegetables. Okay, the stale food and stale fruits and all we have to avoid. Select the vegetables properly, ripe vegetables. Then wash it with water before and all we are simply washing it with water. And because of this corona, now we are washing it with salt and turmeric, isn't it? So we are adding salt and turmeric powder in the water, then we are washing the vegetables. So it is what is the need of adding the salt and turmeric in the water to wash the vegetables? That is, the salt and turmeric powder are natural disinfectant. They have that capacity to kill the germs. The salt, so it has capacity. So if any itching happens also, we are adding coconut oil and turmeric and applying over the area, no? So that's the reason. So they are the natural disinfectant. Salt and turmeric powders are natural disinfectant. So we have to wash the vegetables with those things. Okay. So while washing it also, many are washing the vegetables after cutting it. It's very bad. So we have to wash the vegetables before cutting them. Okay. What will happen if we cut the vegetables, then we are washing it, means what will happen? So through the cut end of the vegetables, the nutrients, you know it very well, fruits and vegetables are more in vitamins and minerals, isn't it? So the nutrients from the vegetables, from the fruits will wash off in water. Through the cut end, the nutrients from the vegetables will wash off. So you should be very much careful. Then we are using the tools for cutting. What are the tools? Knife, we are different knives we are using. The coconut grater and all we are using. Every tools, whatever we are using, the board, cutting, chopping board, all the things should be kept clean. Okay? So every time after you used, wash the cutting board, chopping board and that tools, whatever you are using. Okay. So holders also, many homes I have noticed the holders, they are tongles, no, that they are not washing it properly. So you have to wash it. Okay. Then we are going to cook the food. Okay. Start cooking the vegetable. Okay. So sometime we are cooking it over time. So every vegetable, some vegetable took more time to cook, some vegetables cook in very less time. The cabbage and all takes very less time to cook, isn't it? Some hard vegetables, that potato only takes long time, that beetroot takes long time, those root vegetables only takes long time. So the fresh vegetables like lady's finger, carrot, these things they take very less time for cooking, isn't it? So especially egg, some egg needs only 7 to 8 minutes. So the less than 3 minutes if you are cooking the egg, so that is also not good for your health. Then overcooking more than 10 minutes also not good for your health. The protein content in the egg become harder. The yolk, the center part, yellow part is called as yolk. No? That yolk become harder. So cooking less time, overcooking food, undercooking food also should be avoided. Okay. Then you should not take uncooked food. Sometimes the raw vegetables and all we are eating, no? Yes, it's good for our health. So carrot and all we can take it very raw, isn't it? As such we can take, but we have to wash it thoroughly. Okay? Because the germs may stick into it, isn't it? So uncooked food, if you are selecting for eating the fresh vegetables, fruits, wash that thoroughly, and if it needed, peel the outer layer. Okay, remove the outer layer, slice. So raw food, if you are taking raw food, you should be more careful in the cleanliness of that particular food. Okay. Then if we are adding water to the vegetables for making it boil, we should not add too much of water. Do not cook with too much of water. The spinaches and all in many homes they are cooking with too much of water. mistake, if you added too much water to that boiling of the vegetables, spinaches, anything, means you can use the water for making soups, curries. Okay, you can add it. Okay, so use the water. If by mistake you added more water, means use the water for making soups. Okay, cover the utensils while cooking. What is the utensils? Paathirangal, samayal paathirangal. So cover the utensils while cooking. We are frying and we are doing. Keep all the needed ingredients near by the top itself, countertop. We call the kitchen as countertop. No? So keep that all the ingredients near by the stove while cooking, not all the time. While cooking, keep all the ingredients near it. So you can cook very quickly and you can cover the utensils then and there. Okay, it should not be open. So cover the utensils while cooking. So what will happen if you are not covering? So it takes more time to boil, and maybe by mistake some insects may fall into that. That steam, hot steam is coming out now. The flies which is flying over here and there, the house flies may fall into that. So in tea and all we can see many flies are there, no. So it should be avoided. You have to close that utensils while cooking. Okay. Never fry or warm the food again and again. Why? If you fry it, so morning we are doing for the breakfast, we had one. For example, any chicken or mutton item means we are making it warm again for the dinner. It should be avoided. Do the needed amount, cook the needed amount, and use all the thing in the morning breakfast itself. Don't bring it for dinner also. Don't fry or don't warm the same food again and again. So it makes it. So I already told about while saying it overcooking, undercooking. No, it also comes and lies under that what? Overcooking the food. So the nutrient content. How many times you are frying, how many times you are warming up, the nutrients will get vanished. It won't be there. It is as a junk food. So don't warm, don't fry the same food again and again. The nutrients, all that carbohydrate, vitamins, all that will went off, get vanished. So please avoid that. See, all these things are, I'm telling to you, you are the children, but you are not in the kitchen, but you insist all these points to your parents. Okay? Then only they will follow. They came to know, oh, these things are there. So you insist them to follow the rules while cooking. Children, now we are going to see about rest and sleep. So, rest and sleep. What is meant by rest and sleep? Why we have to take rest? Why we have to sleep more time? Because during younger age, okay, if you notice, the newborn baby sleeps more time. Okay, when we are in first standard, second standard also, we notice that we sleep more time than now, isn't it? Why we are sleeping like that? So during sleeping time, our body undergoes some metabolic activities that is very much needed for our growth, both mental and physical growth of our body. We need sleep. Okay, now we are going to see about sleep. Okay, so not only the good food, all the balanced diet, not only the balanced diet gives health in our life, getting rest and sleep also gives health. Okay, so now rest and sleep. So why we have to take rest? Because from the morning till doing hard work, both mentally and physically. Physically na body, udal moolam. So we are doing hard work that because of that long day of hard work, we get tired. So we have to take rest. Isn't it? What we'll do while taking rest? We'll simply lie down in the bed or an easy chair, watching the television or listening some mild music, isn't it? So the stressful mind become relaxed. While we are listening the light music, our stressful mind get relaxed. So we are taking rest. That is half sleep, isn't it? But sleeping should be the continuously undisturbed sleep. So we have to sleep 7 to 8 hours in a day. 7 to 8 hours undisturbed sleep. So that we called as complete sleep. That only gives us complete rest. So what will happen to our body when we are sleeping? So, our body undergoes some metabolic activities, I said no. What are that? Wear and tear, repairing work. So, if you are in fever, if you go to the doctor prescribes some medicine. Along with that, he used to say, take rest and go deep sleep. He used to say no. Why? Because the food only not gives the health. The rest and sleep also gives the health. Okay, during we are sleeping time, so our body undergo repair work, wear and tear, all the cells. So it goes wear and tear work. So good sleep should be there. Okay. So children, now we are going to see about prevention of communicable disease. What is that prevention? So in previous video we seen about what are the communicable disease, how it spread from one person to another person, means of transport, all those things we seen already. Now, so if the disease is there in the community, how we safeguard ourselves? Prevention means stopping. So prevention of communicable diseases. So how we safeguard ourselves, that we called as prevention of communicable diseases. So you know the patients or who are affected by the communicable disease, those patients have the germs in their body, isn't it? It's all clear. So they may affected by some bacterial infections, protozoa, viruses, that means measles, mumps, whooping cough, diphtheria, cholera, tetanus, many diseases we studied, no? So those patients, they are affected by the these germs. Those patients are there in our community, isn't it? So if anybody affected by such dreadful diseases, we should be more careful. Dreadful diseases means kollai noigal. So this corona also one of the dreadful diseases. We should be more careful. If we are coming across any such kind of patients, we should be more careful. Okay, we should not blame them. We have to take precautionary methods. Because this disease or a communicable disease, it should not affect us. We have to take precautions. That's all. So what are the precautions we should take means, those patients' belongings, clothes, combs, towels, their dress, their all the belongings. Belongings means avங்களுடைய உடைமைகள். Everything should be kept clean. Okay, children. So if it is needed, you disinfect with adding some disinfectant, Dettol and all. They are nowadays selling now. Many disinfectants are available in the market. Wash their belongings with the disinfectant. If it is needed, you boil the clothes also. That means you wash the clothes in hot water. So disinfect their room, bed, mattress. Okay. So keep them in separate room for few days. That means ammai, okay, smallpox, chickenpox, measles, mumps. If it comes, we used to keep them separately, okay, isn't it? So that's why, so their belongings should be taken care, it should be kept clean, disinfect the area, the room, mop the floor with the disinfectant. So keep the patients safe and keep yourself safe. So it is a spreadable disease, communicable disease. So the carriers, the bacteria, protozoa, viruses or the germs who is bringing the disease to us. So we should be more careful while handling the patients. Okay. So if you are coming across such patients in your community, if the patients are there in our home, we'll take all the precautionary methods, we'll take care of the patients and we'll take care of ourselves also. Okay, if anybody is like that in outside, if nobody is taking care of such patients means you have to report about them to the civic authorities, to the municipal, you have to say that. Okay, so that means report to the civic authorities means the government authorities. We have to give the report. So in this place I seen such a person who is simply sitting. He may affected by, it seems that he is affected by some communicable disease. You can inform to the civic authorities. So that's our duty. Okay, so that is that we have to take care of those patients. They have to get rid of that disease, isn't it? So we are taking care of the patients. That's why we are reporting them, reporting about them to the government officials. Okay, so that they may spread the disease to the community. So to avoid spreading the disease, avoid spreading the disease, we are taking care of the patients, isn't it? So keep yourself and your surroundings clean. So what is that? Yourself means what? You one's own clean. What is that? You have to take bath regularly. You have to cut your nails. In the nails also some dirt will settle down, some germs will settle down. You have to take bath regularly. Wash your hair regularly. Keep all your things, your bookshelf, everything you have to keep it clean. So that means we said oral hygiene. You have to keep your mouth very clean. All this self hygiene is very much important. And keep your surrounding clean. So check whether you are nearby houses, whether they are keeping it clean or they anybody throwing the garbage in the public places. Keep the area clean. It's your duty to keep your area clean. So check it then and there. Keep yourself and your surroundings clean. Then take care of your food also. So if you are taking food items, if you are buying any food items body are called as vectors. So we can give mosquitoes and houseflies as the example for this vectors. Okay, why I am talking about the vectors in the prevention of communicable disease. So this vector should be avoided. So we have to kill the vectors, isn't it? So we have to make the spreading of the vectors in the community. We have to avoid the spreading of the vectors, isn't it? How it is possible? So by killing them it's possible, isn't it? How to kill them? So you have to avoid breeding of the mosquitoes and houseflies. If you kept open the drains in your nearby area, drains means what? Ditching. So if you kept that drains open, the drains are the very good breeding place. Breeding means the mosquitoes reproduce. It lays egg and from the egg a new mosquito will come. So that we called as breeding. So the mosquitoes, the best breeding place is drains, open area water. Okay. So if there is any puddle of water, small area is filled with water also for long time. It is kept undisturbed means the mosquitoes and houseflies, all the flies which carries them, all those vectors will breed there. So to avoid breeding, what we should do? The drain should be covered. If any water is blocking there, means you have to clean it then and there. Okay. So the open drains, open dustbin should be closed. So keep your surroundings clean to avoid the breeding of these vectors. Okay, if the vectors are increased in numbers, so automatically it carries the germs and disease will easily spread in the community. So to prevent that, we have to stop breeding of those vectors. So the open drain should be closed. The dustbin should be closed. Keep your surroundings clean. Clear, children? If any infection happens, any cut, if you got any wound, if you hurt yourself by lying down, means what you have to do? Wash the area thoroughly, disinfect that cut with a disinfectant. Apply some cream over there or turmeric and coconut oil as I said before. So because the skin acts as the protective wall of our body. If any cut is there, the protective wall is opened. The skin is the protective wall of our body. If the protective wall gets opened, through that opening point, the germs may enter. So it should be avoided. The tetanus, the disease tetanus cause because if you are through the cut open. So you should be more careful. Then avoid eating exposed food, uncovered food. So in roadside and all they are selling many food, no? So you have to check the quality of the food. Okay, don't check the what is the money. So check the quality of the food, how it's cleaned, how they are preparing. Okay, so the quality of this food is checked. Food should be checked before you take that. So avoid eating the exposed food. The flies may sit on that. The flies carries germs. So by taking the food, you may affect by some disease, diarrhea, cholera, like that. Some disease will come. So avoid taking exposed food items. And moreover, in prevention, see, fresh air and sunlight or natural disinfectants. What is that? So not only the disinfectants what we are using is not only the disinfectants. Fresh air itself a disinfectant. The sunlight is in itself a disinfectant. How it's because that air. So by getting fresh air in that air, so we are see if your clothes are very get odor. Bad smell means if you lay it in sunlight, it disinfected very quickly. The sunlight disinfect the natural natural way. All the clothes, your mattresses, everything, your bedspread, everything should be dried in the sunlight. Here in our home, we are doing like that only, no? So anything get it should be dried in sunlight. So sunlight or the natural disinfectants. So clean your toilet and bathrooms by using the disinfectant liquids. Many disinfectant liquids are available in the market now. Use those liquids. Clean your toilet by using the fresh because there only many vectors are breeding over there. Cockroaches. If you are kept the water container there in your bathrooms, no, that water container should be kept clean. So mosquitoes, house flies may breed there. It may lay eggs over the water. So the water should be kept clean. Then that all the area, the floor should be washed properly in regular interval of time. So disinfecting these area keeps your whole home. It looks clean. So all these are what? Preventional methods of communicable disease. If you are not keep your all these things clean means it brings the disease carrying germs. What are the germs we study now? Virus, bacteria, protozoa, all the germs may easily enter into your body and it brings disease. So to avoid this, we should take all the precautionary methods. தடுப்பு நடவடிக்கைகளை எடுக்கணும். Clear children? Now we are going to see about vaccines. We are not only following all these methods. Along with this, we are taking vaccine also. No? What is the vaccine? Now we are going to see about the vaccine. Now we are going to see about vaccination. What is meant by vaccination? So if you go to the doctor for vaccination, they inject some injection to our body, isn't it? What is inside the injection? There is a liquid inside the injection. No? What is present in that liquid is actually the disease. For we are going to get vaccine for typhoid, polio, measles, no? So these diseases are caused by what? Germs, bacteria, protozoa, virus. It is caused by germs. Those disease causing germs are there inside the vaccines in the form of dead or inactive germs. Inside the injection of vaccine injection, what is that? Dead or inactive germs are present. Are you clear, children? So in that vaccine contains dead or inactive germs. So we are saying vaccination is one of the preventive methods against the dreadful diseases. கொள்ளை நோய்கள். Okay, all these dangerous diseases. Now also we are hard to find out the vaccine for this coronavirus, isn't it? So vaccines are very good. Actually, what they contain in that injection is the vaccine contains dead or inactive germs of a particular disease. Dead or inactive germs of a particular disease in a very, very small amount. Okay, what it will do? We are injecting the germs into our body. What it will do? So they are not actually germs. What germs? Dead germs or inactive. They are not having the capacity to produce the disease. So what it will do inside our body? in our body. The vaccine is now inside, it get mixed with our bloodstream. Okay, so in our blood, the dead and inactive germs are there now in our blood. If we take a vaccine, it's there in our blood. What it will do? Actually, naturally, our body is having a immune power to fight against the disease-causing germs, isn't it? As like that, this vaccine, the germs are there, no dead and inactive germs are there, no. Our own immunity, self-immunity, fight against the dead and inactive germs. Okay, so that thing we called as antibodies. So our blood produce antibodies to fight against this dead or inactive germs. So to fight against the germs, our body produce antibodies. When the vaccine enter into our body produce antibodies. So that antibodies remains in our blood for lifelong. Okay, clear children? Why we are taking vaccination? The antibody which is produced by this dead and inactive germs will remain in our blood for lifelong. That antibodies gives us immune power to fight against the disease causing germs. So, if we are affected by the original virulent active virus, so this is dead and inactive virus only there in our body. If we come across any active virus, live virus, if it enter because of somebody affected by measles, we are sitting nearby them. From there, the bacteria is entered into our body. What will happen to us? We already have the antibodies, no? Already we had measles, we gone for vaccination. Our doctor give vaccination for measles. So our blood is now ready with that antibodies. So those antibodies kill the real active virus. So we won't affect by the measles. Like that, for every disease we can say like that. Are you clear, children? So the vaccination produce antibodies. So future attack, if any real germs, active germ affect us, future attack, so this antibody which remains in our blood fight against the real germs and we will be protective. Okay, so because the vaccination gives immune to our body. Vaccination helps to build immunity. Clear, children? Now we are going to see about only the polio vaccine. So during 1994, there are many polio patients in India. So now we are going to see about polio vaccine. Pulse polio program. Have you heard the advertisement like that? If you have children in your home, come and give the polio drops. So every year 2 times or 3 times they are giving polio drops under 5-year children, isn't it? So why they are giving the polio drops? In what is there in the drops? As I said, dead and inactive polio virus is there in that polio drops. Okay, that inactive germs produce antibodies in our blood. So that only they are giving oral polio vaccine. Okay, through mouth. Oral means through mouth. Oral polio vaccines. During 1994, there are more number of polio patients are there in our India. So we have to eradicate the disease. The disease should be eradicated. So our government brings this pulse polio program. So what is that? So they are introducing the polio drops vaccines everywhere, free vaccination. The government organizations arrange. So 3 times they are weak legs. Have you noticed any patients, polio patients? They have weak legs. So now it's completely eradicated. Now we are in 2020, no? So in 2014 itself, India is a polio-free nation. So completely eradicated. There is no polio patients here now. So by this we are coming to the end of this lesson. Please read then and there all the video classes and write your classwork in cursive handwriting. Do your worksheet regularly. So along with this video lesson, I given the PDF form of worksheet and book exercise answers. Please follow it. Write the book exercise answers in your book and classwork in your note. So blue answer should be in blue and questions should be in black pen. Please follow the rules and write clearly. Okay. Be an ideal student. What is meant by ideal? உதாரணமாக இருக்கும். Okay children.